for you. It shows what? A lot of nice qualities, such as, go ahead, standing up.
Confidence in
what
I've been working
on. Come on, confident. Go ahead, more. Confident.
Perhaps a kind of self-love or appreciation. Even.
Right, accepting self or self-love or appreciation. Right.
And I'm not afraid to stand up to criticism, even from the highest possible place.
Yeah. That's an interesting state of mind, isn't it?
Even if it...
Right, at that moment, standing up, confident, right? Love of the self is you can accept yourself, love of yourself, right? There's an appreciation. Right, that's a very interesting state of mind. Keep those together as a state of mind. Do you notice something curious about that state of mind in the next dream?
In this dream, the earlier one? Well, the thing that I sensed about this dream, and I do when you show that, and I mean, I would have never seen this end outcome of the Tom Robbins dream being so successful. There's a sense that this inventor here knows he can fly and land his invention right where he needs to do it.
Yeah.
He's going to get it there, and it's going to be okay.
Confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about these other qualities? Remember how you described him before?
Yeah, you could tell he loved being...
Confident, loving. Look at the words.
Yeah. And he loved being up in the air.
And he loved being up in the air?
He loved flight of it.
Yeah. You see, in a dream, this is a hypothesis now, you see. If in a dream we're given this and we don't appreciate it, that is to say we haven't grasped perhaps what's going on, and I use the word perhaps, if this is a way of looking at it, then by reflection you're seeing these levels and you're seeing that it is quite a victory. So the next night what you're shown is the thing that you ignored now becomes the subject matter of a whole dream. The three masters going, show you something you missed now, come on.
And or in this case, Pierre, can it be the same way, vice versa? In a sense, this was showing a form of confidence and then this showed it again, because really this was the former dream.
Yeah.
So then this really kind of brought it even more poignantly into that thing.
Without a doubt. This is the Tuesday.
What I couldn't get over for myself in trying to analyze this dream was just being in the presence of Tom Robbins was such a heavy thing for me. I didn't really even see that I had been standing up for myself.
We can now say, maybe you didn't see that was who?
Was me.
Yeah. And so you got the dream, came out, look at it that way. That, hey, what are you? Who are you then?
It's as if here it's like saying, I have the skills to land this plane.
Yeah.
This crazy morphine airplane invention.
And therefore your fear that you're not good enough.
Which is my bottom line greatest fear. In everything I've ever done. Ever.
Except this dream.
Yeah, good point.
So it challenges, right? What does it do? It brings you back here, doesn't it?
Yeah. That I am good enough.
Yeah. Now, see what we're doing? We're taking the drama of the dream, and we're taking the words, and we're taking the images, and we're trying to see its possible relationship. Right? Now, isn't it going to be curious that if we learn to think this way, or see this way, or understand this way, then we are then understanding the way the dream is molding. Or the multimedia drama, the master dream craftsman here we're now able to match what's there, what's coming through our mind or mind. And if we don't have to become anybody else other than yourself. Right? You don't have to become a this or a that. And that has an ethos to it, going back to our point, right? That shapes our character, that shapes the way in which we can talk and relate, and makes us appreciate certain levels of human existence, which is, hey, dreams may bring some insight and forces us and brings us and turns us around to see things that we have ignored that are important to our own development.
That in a case like this, even if my highest ideal was to maybe be appreciated like Tom Robbins, what it's also telling me is that you're not Tom Robbins. You're you writing your book.
And you're even.
The same way Tom did 10 years ago when you wrote his book or whatever.
And did you one up Tom?
Well, yeah.
Thank you. Case closed. What's in a dream?
And it gave him the confidence to ask somebody else to look at it already.
Mm-hmm. Quite true. Quite true.
Yeah, it's funny. That's true. I woke up, and the first thing I thought was, oh, I'm going to print it out what I have for you, let you hear a few of the songs. Called a couple of other people to do the same thing. I was on the phone within 20 minutes of the stream, even though I wasn't clear that it actually ended so positively. I was still in the fear when I woke up because of my past way of dealing with this kind of thing. So scared.
Okay, I'd like to turn it around one more, all right?
I'm so scared.
This is why you have to keep three things always together, and you may not. Right? That is the attitude or state of mind, right? The particular action going on, and what we call the logos. So I'd like to use the case here. Would you look at it? I have no TV connections. It depends upon the attitude too, or the state of mind being exhibited by Tom Robbins at that point. Because we don't know, unless you tell us, whether or not he may have been able to say, for whatever reason, you may have something that might be for TV. So it depends upon how he says it. See, the state of mind and the action. See, because we got the words. Now, you are responding to it as if it has a certain tone to it.
Yeah.
And is that in the dream?
Yes.
Okay, then that's good. We have to make sure of that.
No, it really was. It was like he said this thing kind of out of the side of his mouth almost, and it was shocking to me because it was like the exchange had been a little warmer, and then all of a sudden this thing came out of the blue. Where's
good.
It coming from?
Then we're right in judging it this way. See, you can always go back and make sure of that. Good, good. What's it like going through this kind of a thing? Because remember,
I was re-experiencing it just going through.
A moment ago you were re-experiencing.
I was in that terrified sense of. I'm so. I just keep wondering where all this kind of self-loathing comes from, and is it so important that I figure that out, or can I just start to move away from it?
Oh, sure.
By recognizing it.
Yeah.
I don't have to kind of go, well, that was it when I was 2.5. This happened, and this.
Let's do it. There it is. There it is.